That sets us up nicely for senior Washington correspondent Hallie Jackson and Kristen Welker, moderator of Meet the Press. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
So what's the vibe? What are people saying, Kristen? What are you hearing behind closed doors?
Well, look, I think that as Peter noted, Walz got off to a little bit of a shaky start. Senator J.D. Vance clearly knew his challenge was to deal with the likability factor, the fact that in our poll, he's the second most disliked running mate in history. And so I was getting texts from Democrats, panicked, quite frankly, who were saying, wow, he's really moderating himself on a lot of these issues. He's the most likable he has ever been. And yet, that moment at the end where Governor Walz pressed him on whether he accepts that former President Donald Trump lost the election, and he said, let's focus on the future. They are going to try to make that a flashpoint. They're already in the process of turning that into an ad. They believe that is going to be a way to really try to appeal to that very small sliver that is still undecided, but moderate, independent, suburban voters.
And what about Walz? I mean, it wasn't a disaster, but it certainly wasn't a tour de force.
There are some Democrats who I think are frustrated that he wasn't a little bit more the Tim Walz that Kamala Harris picked to be his vice presidential nominee, because he is great on television in the eyes of the campaign. I heard from Democrats, a campaign official, that moment, that January 6th moment at the end, is the one that they are pointing to. But there is, I think, some frustration that Walz didn't more effectively prosecute the case. All that said, J.D. Vance also engaged in revisionist history on the part of Donald Trump's policies, although he did try to soften those hard edges around former President Trump and make him and the ticket, J.D. Vance himself, seem more likable, especially when you look at those favorability ratings coming into tonight. Governor Walz, the most likable, the highest favorability rating of anybody on the ticket. J.D. Vance, the lowest. Savannah, question is, how much is this going to move the needle in a vice presidential debate?
Who knows? But as we were saying last night, when you have elections that are decided by a handful of votes in a handful of states, things that didn't move the needle before might just move the needle, like a VP debate.
That's right. I mean, look at the polling nationally and in key battleground states, those 6 states that are going to determine this election. It is incredibly tight. Vice President Kamala Harris had some momentum heading into last night. Does that continue? We'll have to see. But look, when it's that close, even minor inflections can make a difference around the edges.
You wanted to say?
Well, they also have this may be the last word, Savannah. Yes. There will probably not be another debate.
I am glad that you said, who here, raise your hand, thinks there's going to be another debate?
I don't think so, but can I caveat it with this? I do think if Vice President Kamala Harris's poll numbers really start to go up, it's hard to see that happening in this environment when it's so divided, that then you might see former President Trump say, yes, I'll debate. But last night he said he's not doing it.
He said he's sticking to his guns, said he's not doing it. She says she will do it. All right, we shall see. Hallie and Kristen, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.